Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to film my refreshing using Camille Rose Naturals fresh curl and some water. This is the third day from a wash and go using not only her fresh curl with her curl love as well as her curl maker. I reviewed these products separately way early, I think like last year or 2 years ago. I love them separately, and I think I actually never applied them all together. And I was on the fence about it because it was a lot of product, but my hair could handle it because it is so thick, it needs the moisture, and I thought, why not? I'll quickly show you a clip here of the first day after that wash and go. I apologize for not filming myself spritzing my hair with water. I did just take some water, and I was pleased to discover how elastic and bouncy my hair felt, how silky it felt. Also, there was no product buildup despite the fact that I applied 3 different products at one time. I made sure to section carefully, rake through all these products, and the movement I was astounded by. I had a lot of weight, a lot of movement in my hair, and yesterday I did the same thing. Of course, it separated more, especially in the crown of my head, and I thought that I would take you through the third day of refreshing. Here's what we're dealing with. My sides are totally stretched out, and of course I sleep with my hair up, but because of that I do have a dent that we have to tackle. Sorry, this is not a Camille Rose Naturals bottle. It's just filled with water. I love the spritz on this. That's why I keep it on hand and just keep refilling. Now, I wasn't sure how successful the third day would be, but I figured it would be worth a film just in case, you know, good stuff is gonna happen. I take it also on the inside because it needs a little water just to help shape it and bring it down. I feel I especially get the fronts and sides and bottoms. I use the fresh curl to add in moisture and some definition. I take 1 pump's worth and I kind of zhuzh it separately in these sections, and then I use my fingers to rake through the product, especially here in the fronts that gets really stretched out and frizzy from being up all night overnight, and down here as well. And whatever leftover I have, I apply to the rest of my hair to give it some shine and moisture. This always ends up a little nuts. This is the section that gets very frizzy if I don't apply enough product. And also here it could get a little wild, but for the most part I thought it fairly easy to refresh my hair just with the water and the fresh curl. And the fact that it doesn't feel heavy, there's no product residue, there was no flaking, and I was like, 3 products at one time for a wash and go is a lot, and because the fresh curl and the curl milk are fairly milky in nature, applying 2 creams and then going in with a gel afterwards, I thought it would be overkill, but in fact it provided great moisture, great shine, and great holding power. As you see, this is the third day after I did the wash and go, and I feel that it was fairly easy to refresh the hair, to get it back down, to give it some shape. The fresh curl provided really nice definition here to the parts that were totally pulled and strung out, had no curl at all, really revitalized that pattern well. And yeah, I felt that this was worth filming just to share, because I've been using Camille Rose Naturals by themselves with my Jane Carter and other products that I have in my collection, and sometimes I feel I need to go back and forth and rotate to have a great idea, a good idea of what I feel, how I feel about these products and how they perform in my hair. For instance, I applied fresh curl with my Jane Carter Solution curl defining cream, and I really loved the results. Notably, the way my hair felt and looked, even when I pulled it up days after the wash and go, like every day after I did that wash and go, I just loved how my curl pattern looked. My hair was soft, it felt healthy, it didn't feel textured with product buildup, it felt really silky and soft, it had movement, it had bounce, and I did mention that I wanted my hair to have some structure and texture when I put it up, because when it's too heavy with product, the ends kind of flop and it doesn't give me that nice upward shape I like to achieve when having my high poof. But this actually gave me just enough structure, but still had a softness and movement to the hair that I really enjoyed, even high up in a pony poof. And to refresh it, and I'm going to eventually put this up because I am teaching today, but if I were to just to go out, I think this is a great refresher hair look. Here's a close-up. I'm sorry that this is not the brightest light. It's snowing right now, so it's a little gray. I love the shine. I love the curl pattern. Here's the back. I'm a fan. I love how it looks. This always takes a little bit of finessing. I still have to get my hair cut. I'm such a loser. I think when I do that, Tamika will probably shape it better, so this will appear more even when it dries after a wash and go and a refresher. For the most part, I'm very happy with these products because, again, I've used them for quite some time now, over the last 2 years. If you want to see the individual reviews and application of these products, I'll link those videos up above and down below. I'm happy to say that I will continue using all these products together or in conjunction with other products from my other brands that I have. In terms of scent, it's not my favorite scent because it is very sweet. It has like that, it's hard to explain, like that, I don't want to say icing because it's not icing, but it's very sweet. I do love her hair conditioner that's a lot more citrusy, which I prefer. That's the only scent that I love from her line. And I think her algae deep conditioner, which I've been trying and using. I'm also working with Camille Rose Naturals. Perhaps I could create a whole Camille Rose Natural video in partnership with them, so let's see if that will happen. Otherwise, I've been using them, as you saw, without the partnership. I purchased these products by myself on my own because I was genuinely interested in using them to see how they performed on my hair. And for the most part, I really love the results. I know it's hit or miss with some people because well, I'm looking here. She doesn't have coconut oil in her Curl Love Moisture Milk. Let's see about the fresh oil, the fresh curl. Avocado oil, castor seed oil, glycerin. Nothing in here that has coconut oil. For the Curl Maker, the gel has coconut oil. But she also has a butter gel that I like as well. I feel this provides a little more shine, I think, just because of the formula, and it is a gel, so it dries with that cast. But maybe it's because I applied this over the Curl Love and the Fresh Curl that this didn't flake on me. It didn't look snowy, blizzardy, if you will. And sometimes these like natural formula gels that have a lot more stringiness to the formula, I feel have a tendency to leave a flaky residue, but this did not, surprisingly. And I was conservative with how much I applied per section, considering that I've already applied the Curl Love and the Fresh Curl before. And the Curl Love I find to be a fantastic styler, provides really nice hold, maybe not as much hold as the Curl Maker or the butter gel. But I love these two together, and I've been using the Fresh Curl every day for the last 3 days to refresh my wash and go, but I only use one pump, and as you saw, I spread it so I don't use one pump for each section because I think that'll be a little too much for my hair, what I want to achieve. I apply the rest of it to the crown of my head so that doesn't get neglected, and yeah, it's still fairly wet, and that gives it a little bit of weight. It might shrink a little bit. For the most part though, this is the shape that it will dry in, and I'm happy to say that I love how my hair looks. I love the refresher, and I love how it feels 3 days after this wash and go, and I think that it attributes to the fact that these formulas have really nourishing and revitalizing ingredients for the hair, as I discovered when I used these for the first time. Let me know how you use your Camille Rose Natural product, if you have them for a refresher, how you combine them, which ones do you use for wash and goes, either if it's just Camille Rose Naturals or in conjunction with other products. Thank you friends so much for watching. I hope this video helped. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And until then, I'll see you on here again with another review, chit chat, get ready with me, demo, or something. Take care, and I'll see you soon.